SOE-GBT Clacc, man. I'm back with another reaction video. It's Reactions TV. We got two Florida rappers, man, arrested. You feel me? For murder, man. I don't know when these niggas gonna. If you gonna do this shit, man, be smart, bro. You ain't supposed to get caught, man. At least try to. These niggas getting caught after a day of doing the shit. Shit, what happened to going on the run for a couple months at least? I'm confused. Shit. I mean, I'm not saying that niggas ain't supposed to get caught, but damn, if you gonna do it, nigga, you just throwing away your career after a couple of days, possibly getting signed or getting going viral. I mean, like, I don't understand niggas, man. What y'all got going on? Y'all starting a career just to end it short. It don't make no sense. How the fuck? What was the point of becoming a rapper? You should just stay in the street. There was no point in becoming a rapper. This a business. This ain't when you rapping. This ain't gang banging. You feel me? I mean, it ain't the business. Think these labels after they sign y'all ass, you think these niggas gonna take care of y'all? Put money on your commissary and shit? Hell no. Nigga, they throwing your ass out. They washing their hands with you. It's over with. Shit, you better have some money saved up. Man, what's up with them, man? We gotta stop making that a thing too. The public, especially the public, bro. The public be doing that too, though. Y'all be enticing these niggas to do that shit, bro. Y'all be enticing them to go out here and do that dumbass shit. We gotta stop that shit, bro. It really ain't even the public fault. It's these niggas' fault. These niggas gullible than the bitch. Sure. These niggas believe anything. Any niggas that go do anything. Just because somebody said go do it. Or just because a dumb nigga said let's go do it. I'm chilling, bro. I'm on the family tip right now. I got kids I gotta take care of and shit, bro. I ain't got time for that shit. So
searching for answers after a deadly shooting on a South Florida roadway. Now at 4:30, shooting. Police searching for answers after a deadly shooting on a South Florida roadway. Now at 4:30, shooting on the street. Gunfire causes a crash in Lauderhill, and police say the shooter took off.
I told him not to go. I begged him not to go. I can't do this no more. I just buried 2 grandsons. Life is too short for this stuff. Life is too short. He's 20 years old. That's my oldest baby.
December 22nd, 2021. It was 11:34 in the morning when Lauderhill police responded at 18th Court after reports of shots fired. When thinking of a gated community, you might think of the suburbs or golf courses and gates meant to keep people out. But in the Windermere Tree Garden apartments, it's almost as if the gates are meant to keep people in.
3 people have been shot multiple times, according to investigators. They tell us that there are several shell casings in the middle of the street right there, and they say this all started at a rather large gathering inside of the Tree Garden apartment complex. You can still see several investigators right there as well.
Officers made their way to 18th Court, where they observed a black male sitting in the driver's seat of a BMW, slumped over with a gunshot to the head. EMS responded, transporting the victim with life-threatening injuries, while officers secured the crime scene. The BMW had bullet holes in the doors, windows, and a gray LG phone would be found laying by the front passenger tire, along with a vehicle key fob. Officers noticed different caliber shell casings trailed from the 5200 block to the 5300 block of 18th Court. A detective met with a witness who saw it all go down from her window. She'd state a black vehicle was parked parallel to the white BMW. Multiple gunshots erupted, and
so they pulled up behind them. Parallel, ain't that like if they park That must have been like this, like a T, because they was pulled in straight. They must have been parallel, like parallel means, I guess like that, right? I don't know what that mean. Like, say if they pulled in like this, they pulled in behind them, or this way pulled in behind them, right?
And the black vehicle drove off. The white BMW attempted to drive,
I don't
but
know.
struck
I'm asking you. I don't know. I'm asking y'all. Parallel ain't that? I know when you park on a when you parallel parking, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You pulling by the curve. You feel me? So you pulling straight on a curve. Um. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's parallel. I think that's how it is. You go parallel to it. I guess they pull behind them. I don't think they just pulled in like they was parked. They had to been behind them, parked behind them, right? I don't know.
a pole before coming to a stop a few doors down. Officers met with the Lauderhill Housing Authority and were able to recover surveillance footage that captured a black Dodge Charger fleeing the scene. The apartment complex is a one-way in, one-way out that's under 24-hour surveillance. Video would capture the suspect's vehicle plates and tag, and the next day, a license plate reader would notify officers the Dodge Charger was on Northwest 14th Street. Lauderhill officers would dispatch.
Y'all heard that? For you dumb motherfuckers that don't know how to take off your fucking license plate before you do something. Them niggas was stupid. Them niggas didn't even change the license plate off. At least all I did was put a stolen license plate on the back of my shit. Like, even if it is a stolen license plate, then you should put your real license plate back on there. So it wouldn't show up on, what is it, CCTV footage or whatever that is. What the fuck that is? The camera, the traffic count. I don't know. Niggas stupid. Don't think. You gotta start thinking, man. Back in the day, the older niggas, at least they used to think. You got away with this shit for some years. You young niggas ain't thinking. Y'all see the op and go and spring into action. Dumbest move you can make. If you was in the army, would you just go straight into the battlefield and jump into action without thinking, strategizing? Fuck, why would you do it out here?
Dispatched to the area, locating the vehicle, and as officers attempted to make contact, the vehicle drove off. Coming to a stop on 16th Court, the driver ran from the scene before being located by a Broward Sheriff's Office helicopter. He was identified as 24-year-old Robert White. The passenger in the vehicle had also ran, but successfully got away. A detective responded to the scene,
Took
and
off on
Robert
their ass.
White asked him if he was a homicide detective before the detective even introduced himself. The black Charger was sealed with evidence tape and towed to the police department while Robert was arrested for reckless driving, resisting, and marijuana. Robert White would sit down for an interview and agree to speak with the detective. He'd say it wasn't him who was driving when officers gave chase, it was his friend Travis. Robert would then make multiple contradictory statements about when Travis picked him up. Robert would also ask the detective if he was being questioned about a shooting that happened in North Lauderdale. The detective would then tell Robert he was being investigated because he was driving a vehicle involved in a homicide in Lauderhill. He denied knowing anything.
Bro, you know how you gonna deny shit, but you asking about everything that's going on before the detectives even say anything. You telling on yourself without even telling on yourself. Damn, this the first. I ain't never seen this before. This the first. This nigga told on himself without telling on himself. How did you incriminate yourself like that? Now you gonna say you don't know nothing about it? How you not know anything about it? Nigga, I wouldn't have said shit. Nigga, I didn't even hear about it on the news. Fuck wrong with him? He's stupid. You niggas talking about me. Y'all need to start talking about niggas like that. The fuck? That shit dumb as hell. That shit dumb as shit, bro. That shit dumb. Even now, nigga, I'm not about to get on here and tell y'all what the fuck I got going, what I got, nigga, in the past that I can still get brought up on me type shit if it come to light type shit. I'm not about to tell y'all that shit. Why would I tell y'all that shit? Why would I tell nigga social media that shit? You see what I'm saying? These niggas stupid. But this, I mean, I ain't saying these niggas told social media, but I'm saying it's with a lot of cases that go on. But in this case, this nigga stupid as shit. I don't even know who raised this nigga, because whoever raised him didn't tell him the right. Nigga, you should have shut your ass up and let them speak. Why are you talking first? That shit dumb. This nigga spoke before the detective spoke. You told on yourself already, my boy. Hold on though. That nigga dumb. That's one of the dumbest situations I've ever seen. This nigga told on himself without telling on himself, baby. My big question about the murder that happened on this whole show, I don't know nothing about that. Nigga, the detective didn't even ask you about the murder. Yeah, he didn't say shit. You told me yourself. He didn't even say anything yet. Crazy.
About it and say he only found out about the shooting through the news and social media. The interview would end before 4 a.m. on December 23rd, and 6 hours later, 20-year-old Nashawn Brown, the man found inside of the white BMW.
How do you keep something secret? You hide it in plain sight.
Was pronounced dead. Detectives would meet with Kiera August, a then 23-year-old woman with a decent criminal history, who advised she's the registered owner of the black Charger. She'd state she rents the car out through Instagram and Turo, while her business partner Dre handles the transactions. She'd provide officers with Dre's number, and within the hour, detectives met with Dre. DeAndre Fleury Demond, or Dre, told detectives he rented the Charger to an individual he knew as AJ. AJ contacted him through Instagram, but Dre would tell detectives he can't remember AJ's Instagram name because he gets so many messages. But he was able to remember. AJ returned the Charger at 1 p.m. on December 22nd, an hour and a half after the murder. Dre would then tell the detective AJ was currently renting a white Kia Soul and was scheduled to return it in a few hours. Officers were able to locate the Kia 1 hour before it was supposed to be returned, finding 19-year-old Aaron Polk, aka AJ, in the driver's seat, and 18-year-old Isaiah Sumter. Isaiah would be more commonly known as Broward rapper Color Money Red. At this point, neither one of them did anything, and detectives advised them to take all of their belongings out of the vehicle before leaving. Once gone, Dre came to collect the rental and told detectives they can remove any evidence from the vehicle. Officers would find a 9mm handgun inside a sneaker in the driver's footrest area. Dre would also notify detectives AJ texted him stating he left his firearm in the vehicle and it's registered. 3 days later, Dre once again met with detectives, providing screenshots of texts between him and AJ. Dre would say, "You never sent your payment for yesterday. Are you extending, or do I need to come get the car?" AJ would reply with, "I'm extending, about to send right now." The text was later followed by, "Nah, I'm trying to exchange." Based on the date and time, the detective noted AJ was asking to extend the rental time shortly before the murder took place. Then after the murder was committed, he wanted to exchange the vehicle for another. AJ sent Dre a location to exchange vehicles at the Ultimate Car Wash on Federal Highway. Detectives would make their way to the car wash, recovering surveillance video from after the murder. AJ can be seen exiting the driver door, Red exited the rear driver door, and a third man identified as Devin Howard exited the front passenger. Devin would be more commonly known as Broward rapper Shift 1. All three men can be seen on surveillance removing the tint off the windows of the rented black Charger. A black male would walk up to them while speaking on his cell phone and talking to Shift 1. They were both laughing, and Shift 1 made a slumping over gesture with his body 2 times. As detectives watched the video, they noted how the murder victim, Nashawn Brown, was left slumped over in the BMW, and it appeared Shift 1 was mocking his death. They'd washed the outside and inside of the vehicle before Shift 1 got into the unidentified man's Mercedes, while AJ and Red back into the Charger before driving off. AJ and Red would drive to Dania Beach to meet Dre on the 3rd floor of a parking garage. They'd then make the vehicle exchange. On January 5th, 2022, the detective would piece together the information from his investigation. The motive for the homicide was issues between 2 separate gangs. The victim was affiliated with Snap Ave, Snap Ave being based around 74th Ave in North Lauderdale. Snap Ave are documented rivals with ZMF or Zoe Mafia family, but specifically the Zoes affiliated with Sniper Gang. Made famous by Kodak Black, Sniper Gang is based within the Golden Acres projects in Pompano. AJ, Shift 1, and Red would all be identified by Broward's gang unit as members of ZMF, but they weren't from Pompano. They were from Lauderhill and claimed LKB or Lauder Kill Babies and KTB or Cutthroat Business. The victim, who was known by Fetty, has had numerous negative interactions with all 3 men on Instagram. Detectives would bring Dre back to the office as he was now a regular in the interview room, and Dre would identify AJ by photo as the driver of the black Charger before identifying Red as the passenger. A search warrant would be signed for AJ's Instagram, and detectives would find a video of AJ and Red sitting in a car reacting to a video of the victim's crashed BMW. Another video posted by AJ would show AJ walking on 18th Court where the murder happened, saying, "This where I became famous." He'd continue on by showing the crime scene, saying, "That's the street I was on. That shit right there, dangerous." AJ would react to a picture of Fetty sitting on a vehicle saying, "Don't come over here taking pictures like this shit here, because that's when shit be happening. You don't even know me, and you're trying to post up on me like it's cool for Instagram.
That's crazy.
That's why you're where you're at. This shit ain't safe."
This nigga.
Switching from the picture of Fetty to the video of his crashed BMW, AJ says, "I made his ass famous,
but I know
put him on the news. Fuck the cops. These crackers mad because I can do shit right here freely and don't get in trouble." AJ would replay the video of the crashed car laughing, saying,
"I don't know if the other 2 niggas, they were straight, I guess, but because they ain't really, I don't hear nothing about them saying anything. But the other niggas, him and the first nigga, dumb as shit. Not the car owner, the nigga renting the shit, but the other nigga with the wicks. Yeah, them niggas dumb. I don't know what the hell I don't know what's going on with them niggas. What's wrong with
you? Mad
niggas,
because
man?
that dead and he can't come back on this street and take a picture.
Talking about what you did.
AJ would switch back
to that shit to the grave. What happened to that? Taking the shit to the grave. If you did it, you did it. All right. Now, if you can't live with what you did, then by all means, turn yourself in, tell on yourself. But if you can live with this shit, bro, live with it. Tell on yourself up. That's what the detective's here for, to figure out shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to give you no pointers on, you know what I'm saying, not to telling yourself. I mean, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep it at that. Do your thing.
Picture of the victim saying, "You want to come over here and play with
That's
me."
the truth, though. The older niggas don't wash their hands with
shit.
The
Don't
young
be
niggas,
funny
bro.
no more when I got the
They
gun.
don't wash their hands with us.
A cell phone warrant would reveal AJ's phone was in the area of the murder when it happened, and inside the Dodge Charger.
I had to go say the old heads to wash their heads with us, because right now a lot of the gang members ain't even around the world right now. If the little sets join up and make one big set, They probably be deeper than Crip Blood, nigga GD, BD. On my soul, these young niggas running deep. Telling you.
After. His phone's GPS coordinates would be tracked from the murder scene all the way to the car wash and finally to where the car was returned to Dre. A cell phone search would be conducted on the victim's phone. Leading up to his death, he was texting an email woodsmacker@gmail.com. The email would say he was at 18th Court, and the victim would reply saying he's beefing with them boys from Lauderhill. A short time later, the victim would write, "Cuh, I don't see you," implying he was on 18th Court. Detectives would find out the email belonged to a man named Woodley Astride. Detectives met with Woodley at his probation office where they conducted an interview. Woodley said he knew the victim because they were cellmates, and he confirmed he was speaking with the victim before he was killed because the victim was going to give him a ride to probation. Woodley would sit inside the vehicle with the victim for roughly 10 minutes when the victim said he had something to do. Woodley went back inside his apartment and gunfire erupted. Woodley would deny seeing the shooting or knowing any details as to why it happened.
Supercharge your business with the all-new Shopify point of sale, the all-in-one POS solution built on.
Well, it appears all this information was known to detectives within months of the murder in 2021. The case would go quiet until April 24th of 2024. Devin Howard, aka Shift 1, was already in jail on unrelated charges when charged with capital murder. Isaiah Sumter, aka Red, was also already in jail, and on April 29th, he was charged with capital murder. A lot remains unknown, like why only Shift and Red are charged when it seems like AJ did all the talking. The car was rented by AJ, the gun left in the car was said to have belonged to AJ, and AJ sent all of the text messages to the rental guy. The most incriminating thing Shift did was laughing and allegedly slumping over the car wash marking the victim's death. That alone can easily be dismantled by a lawyer. Shift's cell phone records would show he was at the scene of the murder and every other location after it happened, but so was AJ's, and he wasn't charged. Red would be identified by the rental guy as being in the passenger seat. That doesn't mean anything because the rental guy identified AJ as being the driver. It was AJ who was on live looking at the video of the victim saying,
You know what's so stupid? I don't know why niggas don't think about it, bro. There's a lot of homeless women out here that got license, homie. They just don't have a car and they homeless. You feel me? Pay them a couple dollars. Pay for the rental. Put it in their name. You know what I'm saying? As soon as she get it, you know what I'm saying? Park that bitch at somewhere around the block where y'all at. Hop out. You know what I'm saying? Go into the store somewhere. Hop in that bitch. Pull off. She report that bitch stolen. It's simple. You niggas did the shit all wrong. I mean, she don't know y'all, so she really can't tell the police who the fuck y'all is, so she can't really incriminate herself. You know what I'm saying? All she gotta do is not slip up and say anything about them renting it to her and all that shit. Shit, she came up. Fuck you talking about hit the lotto. Shit. Little ticket, won a little 500. You feel me? I mean, what, you don't get no receipt at the store half the time, so shit. What can the police say? Shit, I see niggas out here running. Man, my Uncle Omar, his brother won shit 500 not too long ago. Off a $50 scratch off. You feel me? So I know it, you know what I'm saying? It's just times you gotta think. You feel me? I mean, also you gotta find the right one that can just come up with the story like it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get one of them smart ones. But I mean, at the end of the day, You live and you learn, and they learning. They gonna learn. I mean, this might be too late, but shit, you still gonna learn. Even though you're gonna be where you at, you still learn. So shit, if you do have a chance of beating that in the future, shit, next time you get out, and then you know how to run this shit. That was some dumb shit. I ain't gonna lie, some dumbass shit. I mean, I don't know what my plan was gonna work, but it sounded better than what the fuck these niggas did. You feel me? I don't know. Tell me what y'all think. Hit that like, you know what I'm saying? That subscribe button, man. Comment. You feel me? Tell me what y'all think about the video. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what y'all think they should have did. You feel me? Share my video, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the ones that already subscribed and tuning in, man. You feel me? Until next time, man, it's global.